this and I looked up.
Been stopping time? Okay.
A Central Ohio school bus driver heading to court this week after police say he slammed into the car in front of him at a Groveport traffic light and nearly killed a child who was in the back seat. This is not the only serious crash where a school bus driver was cited this semester.
Tonight, ABC6 On Your Side investigator Lisa Rontala looking into Ohio's school bus driver shortage. She joins us now here in the studio. And Lisa, advocates are now calling this situation a serious crisis.
Right. The Ohio Association for Pupil Transport just released the results of its survey from this semester. Nearly 200 school districts in the state participated. Of them, 64% said they have eliminated, consolidated, or are experiencing bus route delays due to this driver shortage. 75% say administrators have pulled double duty and they are driving a school bus. And 84% said retention and recruitment are the biggest challenges. And all of this is giving parents some serious concerns.
At the end of the day in Delaware City schools,
I'm picking up my grandson, Xavier.
Parents pick up their kids from class, even though they say their little ones would rather ride the bus.
Do you want to make sure that it's a foolproof system, a secure system before you send your little one on a school bus?
100%.
It was a Delaware parent who contacted me this semester.
The door looks pretty jacked up.
Wanting me to look into this 4-car crash.
What hit you? Was it this car or the bus that hit you?
The bus hit me.
It was 3:30 p.m. on one of the first weeks of school. The district bus driver was found guilty for failure to yield when making a left-hand turn through the intersection of US 42 and London Road and was hit by an oncoming car. No kids were on his bus.
It was clear when I made the turn. When I made my decision to make that turn, there was not a car there yet.
But there's still an accident that occurred.
Because he speeded up to get to it.
Despite significant damage,
I just paid that off last week.
the bus driver received a written warning from the district and was assigned extra training. In his disciplinary documents, the transportation director states, "I sincerely hope that any unsafe driving practices are not repeated." At the scene,
You guys in school?
Yeah, superintendent.
the head of transportation himself was delayed.
The person in charge of transportation is driving a bus because we're short bus drivers right now.
Did you realize what a struggle it is for school transportation?
Very aware of it. We see the signs everywhere, bus drivers needed. Yeah, we're aware of it.
This semester, Delaware City Schools was down 7 bus drivers, which is about a 15% vacancy rate. And here are the numbers I received from other Central Ohio school districts. Dublin City Schools was down 18 drivers, Southwestern City Schools down 12, Reynoldsburg City Schools down 6 drivers, and Columbus City Schools told me it was down 150 school bus drivers.
Hey, is there anyone on the bus? Nobody's on the bus, it was just me.
And 1 month later, after the crash in Delaware City,
Yeah, I was like this and I looked up.
Been stopping time? Okay.
police say a driver for Groveport Madison Schools caused this crash for following too close. Again, no kids were on the bus, but a child was pulled from the backseat of this Honda in front of him.
The Honda had a kid in the back seat. The whole back seats collapsed. And by the grace of God, the car seat area where his isn't collapsed.
This bus driver was hired by district transportation contractor Community Bus Services last year with already several traffic violations on his record. They include not wearing a seatbelt and running a stop sign. In this crash report, police indicate the school bus driver fell asleep at the wheel.
I'm just glad that the kid is not,
Dead.
Yes.
We requested the driver's personnel file. A representative with Community Bus Services provided a transportation update to the school board 3 weeks later.
We lose too many drivers for, we call it stupid stuff.
But he did not mention their driver or this crash.
They're cutting school bus service everywhere because of money. They're cutting school bus service everywhere because they can't find drivers. That's happening everywhere. And that's not happening at Groveport Madison, so very proud of that.
I asked Groveport Madison Schools if their contracted driver was still employed. They tell me they could not answer since he is not a district employee. He was scheduled for court on Monday of this week, but his hearing was continued. As for OAPT, they say their data makes it clear we must focus on realistic, sustainable strategies to recruit and retain qualified drivers for this safety-sensitive profession. They will use their survey data to discuss current mandates and restrictions regarding pupil transportation with policy and lawmakers. On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontola.